And it's going to be Miles Michaelis' turn to see if he can even things up right here for the Redbirds. He's been throwing the ball very well. His 13th start of the season, coming in with that ERA just south of 4.
Bo Bichette is in the box to lead it off. Clint Vondrak is the home plate umpire tonight. He pokes this one off the end of the bat into right center and got enough of it that he's aboard with a base hit.
How are the Cardinals going to retire Alejandro Kirk? He grounded out to the shortstop Mason Wynn, and Miles Michaelis would take that right now with Bichette at first and 1 out.
And this one to shallow center field. Coming in is Scott, and it's going to drop.
Bichette with a good job was creeping towards second the whole way and then took off when that ball landed. Bloop single for Kirk.
The pitch taken for a ball by left-handed batting Andres Jimenez.
This is hit hard to deep right field, and Jimenez has hit it out. An absolute bolt off the bat of Andres Jimenez. His 4th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are out in front early. That's his first home run since the first 7 or 8 days of the season. Remember, he had 3 early. He was the team leader in home runs for a few weeks.
That's the mad scientist making his 14th start of the season. Last time out, excellent start versus the Phillies. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 6 Ks. He's moved over from the third base side of the rubber into the first base side of the rubber. I really feel like that helps his lane against left-handers. A little less stress on the body. See if he continues that tonight.
Wynn followed by the DH Herrera and left fielder Brendan Donovan.
And he gets him swinging for out number 1.
1 out in the Cardinals' first inning for Ivan Herrera.
This one right back to the mound. That trickles off Bassett's glove. Play at second won't be made. Infield hit for Herrera. Bassett frustrated. It didn't stick.
First baseman Wilson Contreras takes strike 1 from Chris Bassett. Runner on first, 2 outs.
0-2 again. And a weak ground ball to short. Bichette to Jimenez to force Herrera, and in the inning, a good start for Chris Bassett.
3-0 the Blue Jays leading the Cardinals. 5, 6, 7 in the order for St. Louis this inning.
Hot shot up the middle. That's a base hit. Arenado is on with a second Cardinal hit.
But way behind here, and a 4-pitch walk sets it up for Pedro Pages.
2 on with 1 out, and Pedro Pages comes up representing the tying run.
Ground ball to short. To second one, on to first in time. Nicely done by both Bichette and Jimenez.
Second time through for the top of the order.
Addison Barger popped out to Mason Wynn his first time.
There's strike 3. And Barger is struck out. That's 2 for Michaelis. Hey, you can call him the Colonel. Best hitter in the game with 2 strikes. Not this time, though, as Victor makes the leaping catch.
And that is now 7 straight retired by Michaelis.
George Springer starts off the Toronto 4th. The Blue Jays have been set down 7 up, 7 down by Miles Michaelis, who trails the game 3-0.
And he hits it hard and back through the middle for a base hit.
It's a hard hit single for George Springer to lead off the 4th.
To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That was really well done by Gorman and Michaelis. Contreras couldn't cut it off, but Miles didn't spectate on the play. The runner advances, but there's your first out.
And now a line drive to left field. It's a base hit. Springer had to wait to see if Donovan was going to be able to catch it, so he can't score, but he will come to third on a line drive single by Ernie Clement.
Runners at first and third with just 1 out. Alan Roden, who bats from the left side.
Left field, it's going to be a base hit. Springer comes in to score. Clement to second, an RBI single for Roden.
Chopper toward third, step on the bag there, throw to first, and in time.
And the inning comes to a close, but the Blue Jays pick up an extra run. Cardinals trailing 4-0. Donovan, the runner at first, he was hit by a pitch. Now it's Burleson.
Or do that, hit it the other way. Burleson with a base hit, Johnny cuts the bag at second. And a smart throw into second to keep the double play in order. Cardinals do this a lot, Brad. Take the extra base, and they've got a threat. First and third, 1 out.
Got to start somewhere, even if it's just 1 at a time. Nolan decides to hit a 3-run home run. I won't quibble.
Line into left field. That's going to get down for a run-scoring hit. Burleson will go to third. Arenado has an RBI, and the Cardinals are on the board.
Arenado, his second hit of the night. A scorcher in the left field. He has 33 RBIs.
Gorman, a natural third baseman, playing second base today, where he's had to play a fair bit in the majors because Arenado has been at the hot corner so often for St. Louis.
Swing and a drive. That baby's way out of here. Gorman unloads and ties this game.
Nolan Gorman's third
the season, his third career home run against Chris Bassitt, a 3-run shot that ties it.
4 spot for the St. Louis Cardinals in the bottom of the 4th has tied this game.
And Toronto's got him first and second after back-to-back hits.
To left field. This looks like it's going to get down, and it will, just in fair territory. It's going to be an RBI double for Barger. Clase is in, Bichette around to third, and the Blue Jays are back on top. A little flare, pop-up, shallow left center field, and caught, and here comes Bichette. Donovan's throw to the plate is cut, and Bichette will score. It'll be a sac fly for Springer to make it 6-4.
We're in the 7th at 6-4 Toronto.
So 1 out and Addison Barger to hit.
That's going to be a base hit for Barger. And he was thinking about it. He was flying around first and thinking about trying for second, but he'll settle for a 1-out single.
Joe, 1 on, 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Alejandro Kirk to hit.
This is a well hit ball, right center field. And it is gone. Well, he squared up that one. His 2nd home run in as many nights, his 6th hit in the last 2 games. And his remarkable production continues.
It's 8-4 Blue Jays in the 7th. Blue Jays leading 8-4 after the 2-run homer in the top of the 7th by Alejandro Kirk.
And that one down and in, so ball 4. Victor's aboard. And Bassitt a little frustrated here with a 4-run lead. He walks a fast man with the top of the St. Louis order next.
And it'll be Mason Wynn.
And it's popped up. On the infield, Clement comes in and takes charge. 2 down.
I mean, this is probably his last batter, if I had to guess, with the left-handed hitting Donovan up there, but see what he can do.
Another pop-up. It'll be Barger, and that will be the inning. And Chris Bassitt indeed is through 7.
Mason Fluharty is on for Toronto with the Blue Jays leading 8-4.
This one hard hit and through. Burleson's good work continues. Another multi-hit game for him.
Let's see if that's the start of something to get back into this game with Nolan Arenado coming up.
Burleson at first, and a swing and a high towering fly ball deep left. Nolan Arenado has hit a 2-run homer.
Arenado didn't waste any time getting the Cardinals back in this game. They are down by 2.
That one stroked into right. Down for a hit, and the Cardinals bring the tying run to the plate.
A 3-hit game for Gorman, and Pedro Pajes comes up representing the tying run.
Shallow center field. Racing in is Straw to make the catch.
The Cardinals inch closer. 2 runs on 3 hits. The Blue Jays 8, Cardinals 6.
Kirk a single, a home run in between a fly out and a ground out.
Grounds one through the left side, a base hit. Not the hardest hit ball of his series or his season, but it's his 7th hit in 2 games.
Andres Jimenez started the day with a 3-run homer off Miles Michaelis in the 1st inning.
And that's a base hit into right center. And they are going to add on. Bichette comes in to score. Kirk around to third. An RBI single for Jimenez. It is 9-6. That's to the backstop. And here comes Kirk as it bounces way up the first base line, and another run scores. It's 10-6.
The Blue Jays lead the Cards 10-6 as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, glad you had a good time as that one's whistled into left field by Herrera. That'll get down. The Cardinals again, 1st and 3rd, trying to put together a rally in the 9th.
Wilson Contreras is seeking his 1st hit in the game. He went 1 for 2 last night.
And a high towering fly ball deep center. Miles Straw back. That baby's gone. Contreras with a big time bomb to straightaway center. Ambushes the first pitch and makes it a 1-run game.
The Cardinals will not go away quietly. Contreras. Hoffman first pitch, 432-foot shot, walking it off to put the Cardinals within 1.
Well, here's Alec Burleson. He is 2 hits tonight.
And now a ground ball to second off the bat of Burleson, and the Blue Jays will hang on to win it here tonight in a wild game that probably aged a lot of people in that third base dugout quite a bit tonight.